Hello Internets, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live from the USS Enterprise to bring you another vlog type thing. But before we get started, I'd like to point out that my giveaway is still underway. The prizes and a new hint all going to be in the description, so check that out at your leisure. Second, if you guys want me to talk about anything at all, leave a comment down below on what it is, and I'll go ahead and get on that as soon as possible. Maybe even later on this week, because definitely not today. Anyways, what I want to talk about today is what got me started into gaming, and that being said is because I really have 2 decades of gaming under my belt, and I was just like so many video games, so much time. It got me thinking. It's like, what was my first video game experience? And it was on the Atari. I know that for sure. I believe it was a Superman game, based on what I saw on screen. Now, what I saw on screen was a guy flying, and it was Atari, so it was maybe like 3 colors, you know, black, brown, and then green. No big deal. It was just a blocky city landscape background kind of thing, and then you're flying above the city. Every once in a while, you see some other sprite down below. You hop down, you would touch them, and you would get points for them. I'm not sure if you were saving them or helping them or whatever, but that was the whole gist of the game. Eventually, you got to a telephone booth. You would drop down. You had to drop down, get into the telephone booth, and then you would come out, and then you couldn't fly anymore. You had to walk around. So I'm guessing it was a Superman game. I'm not sure if that's what my brain conceived it as, or if that's maybe a cousin or an uncle told me that that's what the game was. But I'm pretty sure it was a Superman game. I don't want to go into too much research just to debunk my whole childhood, but that's just what I'm going to stick with it. So that's the story. I'm going to stick with it. Now, that was my very first foray into video gaming, but what really got me hooked, what just dredged its claws into my brain for some reason that I still haven't been able to get them out. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, that's just what happened, would be The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Now, I did play video games beforehand. There was a lot of NES games that I played. I mean, obvious Super Mario World, Castlevania. My cousin never let me play because apparently there was only 1 save file on that game. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what he told me, and I couldn't play it, but I could watch him play it. So, thanks a lot, buddy. A lot of the old Tech-Nobles or Tech-Mobiles or whatever you want to call them, some of the earlier Maddens. I mean, I played a lot of the games for the NES, but none of them were really, it was kind of like just like, that's fine. I would still go out and have fun and do all my fun jazz aside from gaming, but what changed all that was A Link to the Past. This was a game where I couldn't put it down. My cousin had the game, he played it, and at this point we were finally living in 2 different homes. And when I was over at his house, he had this game, and this one had 3 save slots, so he let me play, and I immediately got hooked. I remember just bugging my parents to go buy it, and just to buy it for me. And I still remember when he bought it for me. It was, I'm not going to say the name of the city, the name where he bought it for me, but the shopping center still exists, and I believe it was an old Walmart. Because now it is a Big 5. No, it is now a Save Mart. No, it's a Mexican grocery store. That's what it is, mi pueblo. There you go, that's what it is now. So, and I remember him going to the bank to get cash for some reason, and I'm thinking that's kind of odd. Why are you doing that? You know, I don't know why you're doing that. And then he drove over to the Walmart, and then he went inside. He asked me if I want to go. I'm like, nah, I'm fine, I'll stay here. And he's like, you're sure? I was like, alright, cool. So he goes in and he comes back out like 2 minutes later. Real quick, I was like, what is this? Was that fast? I was trying to take a nap here, Dad. And he's like, yeah, I just needed to pick up one thing. And I'm like, oh, what'd you get? Pulls out A Link to the Past, brand new spanking copy. And I'm just sitting there just like staring at the box. I didn't even open it. I was just in shock up until we got back home, which was a good 15-20 minutes away. I was just staring at this box the entire time, just in awe of it, like I was holding it. This is mine, all mine. So I ran in, started playing the game, and then I was just playing it for evers and evers and evers, and that just led into more gaming, more this, more that. I still did things on the things on the side, but not as much as before. You know, I wouldn't play outside as much. I mean, I still did that stuff, but gaming kind of took this is my hobby. This is what I'm going to be doing. And as a kid, I still have that same mentality when I'm playing a game. I mean, I'm not going to be in shock and awe over buying a game, but I'm still going to play it, play the crap out of games because this is just a hobby for me. So that was it. So yeah, that was it. That was just my first foray into video gaming. That's what really got me hooked. This is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. If you guys haven't played it, I still recommend picking it up somehow. Emulate it, buy a Super Nintendo, and just give that game a go. So, I also like to hear about your guys' first gaming experience. Yeah, whether a message and a comment down below, make a video response. Hearing about other people's first gaming experiences is actually kind of fun, which is actually, I almost forgot about that. That's the whole reason I made this video, is because I want to hear about your guys' first gaming experience. I feel like I said that too many times. But yeah, that's it. So that's it on that. Yeah, comment down below. What's your first game you've ever played? Your story behind all that fun jazz. And there's apparently some floating cubes around here somewhere. I don't know. They're freaking out over squares. Who knows? Anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
Charlie. Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat. Predator friendly hind inbound. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Securing Charlie. We lost Bravo. UAV online. Your sentry gun is gone! Care package ready for delivery. Securing Charlie. Predator missile ready for deployment. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Charlie secure. Be secure. Care package on the way. Losing C. Airstrike waiting for your mark. Repeat. Airstrike. UAV recon standing by. Repeat. UAV losing Charlie. UAV online. We lost C. Вы в зоне поражения. Берегитесь. Friendly airstrike on the way. Care package waiting for your mark. Repeat, care package on the way. Losing B. Predator missile ready for deployment. Friendly Predator missile inbound. We're being dominated. Take those positions. UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV online. C secure. UAV online. Securing B. Advanced UAV online. Securing A. UAV recon standing by. Repeat. UAV recon. A secure. UAV online. We lost C. Care package on the way. Repeat. Predator. Enemy advanced UAV spotted. Bravo secure. Friendly Predator missile inbound. We are triumphant.